guys, I'm Sifu Smith, and it is time for another Elf Chat. So this will be episode 4 already, and just go ahead and wait for some people to join before I get talking about some stuff. Let's go ahead. I'll start pulling out some pictures like I normally do, and pull out some albums and stuff like that, and look at them while we wait for people to join chat. But there is some stuff I have to talk about today. Hello. So I'm gonna pull out some albums and stuff like that while we're waiting for people to join, because I do have some stuff I want to talk about today, and as people join and stuff like that, I'll be repeating it like 7 or 8 times. So let's keep that maybe to 3 or 4 times. Let's start with some albums. So talking about D&E. We got the D&E comeback, so I'm gonna start with some D&E stuff. Hello. Now this is, hello, welcome to Elf Chat, you guys. This is, Bad Blood, so just to start with this one. And, like I said, we're just waiting for people to join the chat and everything, and I'll go through this, and then I'll talk about the stuff that I have to talk about, because there's a bunch of stuff I want to discuss with you guys. But yeah, yes, Bad Blood. And let's also talk about how awesome that comeback was from Unhook. Well, I shouldn't say comeback, it's his first solo, and it was really good. I really liked that. There's a performance video too that just came out like just now, well, 2 hours ago. So if you haven't seen the performance video, there is a performance video for that. So when we open this up, it's got a couple of things in here. So we open that up, and we got Dong Hae there, and then we open it up the rest of the way. Me, I have a lot of albums. I have them all. Well, I'd like to say I have them all. Really what I do is I buy the repackages. So if it's an album, if it was an album that like, there you go. There's more Dong Hae. If it was an album that was like a repackage, like for example, Mr. Simple, I believe that was repackaged as Acha, and it had Mr. Simple and all the other songs on it, but it also had Mr. Simple. It also had Acha, opera, and all that. So it was like the sort of thing where I was like, well, why would I buy, like the original when I can just buy the repackage? Because it was so hard to find them at the time anyway. So yeah, realistically, I have all the songs on the albums. So when we open it up, it just looks like this. Normally the CD's in there, but that's in my car. I have a lot of this stuff in my car. And then we got this. There's a Dong Hae little standee thing. This will be your first D&E album? Well, that's great. Well, we can go ahead and look at D&E albums together then. You can see what they look like. This was Bad Blood. So this was the one that had Bad on it. It came out right before Bad Liar. Is that what it's called? The one with no love. So that was actually the most recent comeback. So this is the second most recent. This was like right before that. But this is like pictures, like stickers, and we got photo cards in here too. So this one's really cool because this one turns into D&E. So like if you turn it, you got Unhook, and then you got Dong Hae. So that one's cool. And then we got a Dong Hae one. One thing I wanted to remind everybody of is, if I'm showing you guys albums and you're seeing like photo cards like this and stuff like that, that is the stuff that won't always be the same with every album. So just realize that if you buy an album, you know, you might get something a little bit different than I have, and that's to be expected. As far as photo cards are concerned, the contents should be relatively the same as long as you're getting the same version. And then, of course, we have a book in here as usual. So then the book is going to have, you know, pictures and stuff like that. I think that the new album coming out is going to have these versions that are square like this, but then I think you're also going to be able to get a big version. I'm not sure. Let's actually look at that really quick. I forgot to put the live chat up. Let me put the live chat up. I'm going to switch the screen here, and let me add the live chat, you guys. So give me 1 second to add the live chat, and then you guys will be able to. So it's taking 3 hours to bring up a sub menu. So apparently I can't do it, you guys. I'm sorry about that. It's ridiculous. I have to have problems like this. All right, there's the chat. There we go. All right, I just wanted to switch the screens, and you know, talk about the album a little bit that's coming out, because there's like different versions and stuff like that, and it's good to know about that. So let's talk about this. This is the album that I purchased. Oh, white screen, really white. Yeah. So that's the one right there. Sorry for how white that is. That's the version I got, and I'm waiting on it. But there's you can get the California Love version, or you can get the Countdown version, or you can get all three. But that's the one I got. Yeah, let's get off that ridiculously bright screen. Let's get back to Elf Chat here. There we go. So I just wanted to show that to you guys. You know, that was the one I got, and it hasn't come yet, so I'm still waiting on it. But it does sort of look like a square like this one, which is different from the most recent comeback where it was like, you know, a big actual like full-size book. So, you know, you get, of course, plenty of pictures to look at. It looks like this is mostly, I think I actually got a Donghae version here, because there's no unhook in my book whatsoever. I was looking for unhook, and he's just not even in here. So it looks like this version had a Donghae version, and then I got that version anyway. So that's okay. Let's go ahead and I'll put this away, and I'll grab some other D&E stuff, because the D&E albums, I mean, they did a good job with these things. Okay. So that was, yeah, definitely Donghae's version. This is, I mean, he's literally right there. Bad Blood. So this one's pretty self-explanatory. It's literally just you know, a little mini book. Hello, welcome to Elf Chat. We are looking at D&E albums right now. This is the one we're looking at. Oh, look at this back page. Look at that. Yeah. It's awesome. Yeah, this is good. My favorite D&E song is right here. It's Growing Pains. It's my favorite D&E song. Probably always will be, but we'll see. You know, there's time. We'll see. But excellent album. Let's move on to another D&E album. I was showing these off a little bit on, yes they are. I was showing these off a little bit on my reaction video if you just watched it. But one of my favorite D&E songs, Danger. So we're gonna take a look at these quickly. Let's go ahead and look at the black and white one, just because I looked more at the red one when I was doing the reaction. Which, by the way, in case you just joined us, I did order the album. You can order it. We also have a release date. Apparently it's November 2nd is the official release date for Countdown. Yep, this is Danger. I remember I was watching a reaction from somebody who was reacting to Danger, and it was kind of funny because he didn't know Super Junior very well. It was his first time sort of reacting to a Super Junior, and he picked Danger from D&E. And he actually was like asking if they had tattoos on their faces. If he was like, I've never seen. Well, he didn't ask. He actually thought they were real tattoos. Like, he was like, I've never seen K-pop idols with tattoos on their. And I'm like, I'm over here freaking out. I'm like, trust me, they are not gonna put tattoos actually on their faces. These are so for the video, they really did get a lot of this stuff truly inked on, so that it wouldn't run, but it's a temporary ink, so it dissipates over time. But if you ever watch the behind the scenes of the making of the Danger video, you'll find out that they actually did go through it looked like a pretty painful process. If just looking at it, it looked like they had them tattooed actually on, but in such a way that it was temporary. Yeah, I mean, they fit with the whole image of the album. The album and the song is called Danger, so obviously it fit. So that's Unhook, and we got more Donghae here. Yeah, yeah. So for the red one, let's start from the back. I actually got a poster with this one that's sort of like that. Oh no, it's actually that exact image, but they're holding like the lights. These books are so stiff, I don't want to like pull them apart too much. That's actually not, that's not the camera, that's actually the picture that's that blurry. Just another Unhook. Yeah, these are really cool. Once again, this is the Danger. This is the red one. Yep, this is Danger. So we were just going through these. The documentary, I'm not sure. Maybe. It could have been the thing that I saw that had them tattooing the things and stuff. Yeah, he is, yeah. Alright, you guys, let's go ahead. I have two versions. I have the D and E version. The D and E versions of About You. So let's take a look at those, because they're pretty cool. How about we do Donghae first? So let's take off the top here. And then when we take off the top, So that's what it looks like when you take off the top. That's the back. You have the blue one? You have that one? Yeah, I agree. They use some great colors here. So, oh, look at that. Look at that picture. So, right off the bat, we got another. I mean, this is the Donghei version, so it's gonna be all Donghei in this one. So Donghei jumping around, playing some basketball, or sliding around on things he probably shouldn't be sliding around on. I heard that they had taken these pictures in New York or Philadelphia, something like that. That's what I had heard. I had heard that they had done a photo shoot here, like actually close to me, for this, and I think that's I don't know if they partially shot the video there too, because a lot of the shots are sort of look like they're from the video. But I do think the video was primarily shot. I think they normally do that stuff in Korea or Japan. So, once again, I wanted to tell you guys that apparently the official release date is now the November 2nd. In case you guys missed that earlier, that's apparently the release date for Countdown for D&E's new album is November 2nd. Yeah, I mean, this just. A lot of this looks like Philly. It really does. It looks like Philadelphia. It could be New York, though. They sometimes look alike. Yeah. Well, it is Donghei after all. For sure. For sure, they put a lot of effort into this one for sure. It's really good. Check this one out. I like this one. Yeah. Donghei. No matter what he does, his hair always looks good. He could just... I'm sure he's probably one of those people that has bedhead that looks good. You like this hair like that? Yeah, me too. Yeah, it looks good. I like it when he doesn't put a bunch of product in it, though. I like it when it's, you know, a little more natural looking. Is there? Oh, is that what you meant? The documentary for the... Oh, okay. I see. Documentary for the new album. Yeah. I think I saw the video had popped up for me, but I didn't actually watch it. I probably should. I was considering watching it, and then something happened. I forget what happened. Something happened where I couldn't get to it when I saw it. But maybe I should give that a watch. You know, I really loved that special medley they did where they combined all the songs, and that was really nice. I really liked that. Yeah, and you guys can get, there's the California Love version for Countdown, and then there's the Countdown version for Countdown, and then there's the B version too. I got the B version, just because I think I like that song a little bit better than California Love, but that's just a personal preference. So that's the Donghae version, and then of course the CD. Now for this one, I think I have the E version CD in my car. So that's why that one's in there. They're exactly the same. Yeah, so that's the Donghae version. Let's go ahead and pop open. Let's crack open the E version. So once again, this is just this is About You. Yeah, I mean, you got the Countdown version. I really wanted to get the version that had all three. That's what I wanted, but well, money is not infinite. Let's just put it that way. So on the back we got that one. Yeah, if you have the E version or the D version, it shouldn't matter. As far as these picture books, our books should pretty much look almost exactly the same as far as if it's the same exact version. The book should really pretty much look the same. It's really just those photo cards that are going to change. Yeah. Yep. Well, you got blue versus pink, and Unhook's looking pretty good with some blue hair. What on earth? His shirt's a little small there. It's a little short. His undershirt, I should say, not his flannel. His flannel is the correct length. But yeah, the shirt he's wearing underneath it almost looks like it's above his belt line. Yeah. Maybe it's just tucked in and it just looks like that. Hard to tell. Yeah, that one, it's hard to get. It's hard to get a good shot of those tiny ones, you guys. Sorry. Try to find another larger. Here we go. Hey. Hey, welcome to the chat. Welcome back. We have, once again, we have a release date for Countdown, November 2nd, right? And I was just discussing that I bought myself the B version, and it is on its way. So when I get that, guys, I will do an unboxing probably. That's probably what I'll do. Sorry about that. I didn't move my mouse and both my monitors went and hibernated and canceled the chat. Hopefully you guys can still see the chat because I can't. Yeah, Yeah, someone was just saying earlier that Unhyuk was very photogenic, and yes, he certainly is. He certainly knows what he's doing. Speaking of which, kind of reminds me of Lee Took, the way Lee Took poses sometimes. It's very similar. They have similar features. You know, sometimes Unhyuk looks exactly like Ichul. Does anybody notice that? Like, there's sometimes, like, there were especially during that B video where I was looking at Unhyuk and I'm like, he looks exactly like Ichul sometimes. Like, just in the face, you know, like I don't know, they have the same mouth or something, but there are times when he looks just like Ichul. So once again, this is the E version of the Bout You that we're going through. We already went through the D version for the people just joining us. We went through that one. Oh, you mean the recommended one? The one that I tried to upload and it got taken down like immediately? Is that what you're asking about? You want to know what video I was trying to recommend to you? If that's what you're asking, I would gladly tell you. Yeah. So if I do any type of playback of that video right now while we're live, YouTube will remove this and cut this chat off completely. So what you want to do is you want to search on YouTube. You want to I'm going to go to my my reaction screen really quick, you guys. So the chat will still be up. You want to go and type, oh, stupid thing. You want to type Growing Pains D&E, and it'll be this one right here. See that video right there with the blue? That's the one I wanted to recommend to you guys to watch because it is outstanding. The performance, the vocals, the backup dancers, it is the best Growing Pains live performance in my opinion. So right there, that Music Bank one from March 20th, 2015. That's the one. I can do that. I can put it on the playlist. That's a really good point. How do I do that? Super Junior. There it is, you guys. I added it. It is added. Thank you for the the awesome recommendations and helping me out. You rock. It is now on the playlist. So check that out. That's the recommendation. Oh yeah, no problem. I mean, to be honest, you really can hear both their voices so well in that one. Such clear, especially... Yeah, there are plenty of live performances where you can hear Donghae, but especially Unhyuk. Just being able to hear him sing and hear his voice and stuff, it's really nice to be able to hear that. Which I'm really excited because I think they're doing, is it tonight or tomorrow? I think Unhyuk's actually doing a live performance of his new song. So I definitely want to check that out when that gets uploaded. Oh, there we go. That's a good one. I always have to laugh at like the giant glasses though. Like it sort of reminds me of like the glasses my grandmother used to wear, if I'm being honest. I mean, they're pretty giant glasses, and he doesn't wear glasses. Well, he does, but I think he wears reading glasses or something. Probably his contacts. Nice. I do. You can find me. Yeah, you can find me by the name on my YouTube. You can find me on Facebook by that name. That Facebook page though is once again, that's more towards my this channel was supposed to be a gaming. So originally it was my martial arts Facebook. Now it's more for a gaming Facebook. But feel free if you wanted to add me on Facebook to communicate, share stuff. That's fine. Nice. Just be aware that some big changes are happening with Facebook, and I'm not sure how that's going to affect anything. They're actually changing their name here, I think in a day or two, I think it is. They're actually physically changing their name entirely. I'm not sure what it's going to be. But that implies big changes. I'm not really sure what that means, but just putting that out there. There we go. It's pretty cool. That's a really good pick. I like that one. He's not got like these giant glasses covering his face. You like the black and white? Yeah, I don't know if there's another black and white. Another one. But there will be as soon as we get to some of these newer ones. So I wanted to get to some of the newer ones. That's about it for that one anyway. Okay. Well, give me as soon as I get done here, I'll go ahead on there and I'll accept. All right, you guys. So continuing along the D&E path. We have come to Bad Liar. So this is the most recent comeback from Super Junior D&E before this current one that's coming. So right off the bat, we have this very strange, I'm not really sure what that's about. So I'm not going to spend a lot of time showing that to you guys. It's a very strange picture. And it's not strange because it's strange like they're posing strange. It's just strange because I don't know what, there's some weird triple image thing going on there. But yeah, basically. So yeah, this is the repackage. I think yeah, bad is on here. So the poster I was actually holding up in the reaction video for Unhooks B is actually this one. So it's just the other side of the cover for this, and then the Donghei poster that you guys see up there, that's actually also the cover from the other one. So that's this one. So that's actually the back side of these. Is what that is. So that's pretty cool. And then there comes another weird. Oh, that one's not weird. Why is that one not weird? This is from the other one. That one's not nearly as weird. All right. Let's take a look. So right on the cover, we got the track list and everything. Looks real sleek. And then there's your black and white. So if you remember, during the countdown to Unhook's video, he was playing Jenga, and I wonder if that was like a reference to this, because of that. I wonder if that was the so that's the back there. I wonder if that was like a reference, you know, to that. But either way, very cool cover. And also this cover, that cover has sort of like a felty sort of feel to it. It's not just paper, like it feels like felt. It feels really high quality. These albums, they did just such a good job with the quality on a lot of these, the newer ones. These full-page book-sized albums are just so awesome, because you get all these cool pictures out of it. Oh, so all right. So I didn't see all of Dong Hae's live thing. He played Jenga as well. Is that what you're saying? Because that certainly, you know, is them implying, you know, a reference to this. I would think. Okay, so some Dong Hae with hair in his face. I'm not used to seeing that. How's that look? Kind of looks 80s, you know, like I don't know, like Patrick Swayze or something. Except not blonde, right? Oh man, more long hair. Look at that. You know, it kind of reminds me of Tony Danza. You guys know Tony Danza? You're probably not old enough to know who Tony Danza is. Oh man, look at this one. Yes. Good pictures, right? Yeah, this is a really good one. So you were saying you like the black and white. We got plenty of black and white here. Plenty of black and white in this one. We have a sleepy Unhook. Oh, so you know who he is? Well, at least you know who he is. Because I feel old knowing who he is. What is that? Is that like Dong Hae's falling asleep in mid-picture? Like he had too much coffee. You know, when he woke up, he had like 2 pots of coffee, and now he's just crashing. That's funny. Oh, look at this. We got an Unhook pained look. Here we go. There's our Unhook pained look. Right there. And this is our Unhook ponder look. This is the I wonder. I'm not sure what he's doing in that bottom one. I'm not really going to comment on what I think that looks like. But I'm sure you can guess. What? Hello from the United States. Hello. Hola. This just fell out. We got Donghei there. That just fell out. And then the whole ad booklet. All right, let's see. Well, if you're just joining us, we're looking at D&E albums. This is Bad Liar. So if you're just joining us, that's what we're up to. Yeah, classic unhook pose, I know. That's a good one. It almost looks like he's trying to burn himself in this one picture. Like what is he? Look at what is he doing? Look at this. What is that? Why is he trying to burn himself? Donghei touching his neck. That shirt, I really want that shirt that he's wearing. That one. I really like that shirt. I really like that shirt. Let's talk about how Donghei's outfit looks like he's wearing pajamas. At least I think so. Yeah. It does look like pajamas, doesn't it? We got more sleepy unhook. Yeah. Well, clearly. Yes, he is. So this is, I have one of these as a poster. See if I can get the right one. It is this one. Yeah. This one, I have this one as a poster. Or no, that's actually that bottom one, my bad. But it's like huge. And it came with the album. That's the one I actually have up on the wall. Donghei too, I agree. So here we go. We got a photograph, actual photograph paper now. Nice. We got an unhook. So I kept talking about how unhook, a huge influence of his is obviously Michael Jackson, and he likes to go back to it a lot. And, well, this is just screaming Michael Jackson right here. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's okay. Like, I love it. He rocks it. Yeah, just the way he stands, even. for his posing, you know, for dancing and stuff. He looks flat out just like MJ. The one where I use a Suju song for gaming background. I'm not sure what you mean. Are you asking me to recommend a song that would be good for gaming from Super Junior? Is that what you're asking me? The white socks were missing? Well, white socks? I'm not sure about that. What do you mean by white socks? Michael Jackson did wear a white glove, a very sparkly white glove. Sometimes black, I think, too. But very classically, white button shirt, black pants. And he stood just like this. Just like it. And sometimes just like this. But a lot of times he'd come out with a hat on like this, where his head was down. Yeah, I'm not sure what you mean by that. I've literally never used Super Junior in a gaming video. I can't. Physically can't. If I were to start playing Super Junior music during my gaming videos, they would get removed for copyright. I can't do that. So once again, guys, we're looking at this is Bad Liar. This is Super Junior D&E Bad Liar. For those just joining us, this is the one we're looking at. This is just one of them. I got two to look at here. So this is more the unhooked version, because it's gonna have all these unhooked photos in the back. And it came with the unhook on the other side. However, there is Donghae all throughout this. It's just really just the poster on the back side that was unhooked, because we got Donghae there. Lots of smaller Donghae pictures. See if I can get those up. Sort of hard to see them. Here we go. Here's a decent sized one. Oh, I know what you mean now. You're talking about the video I made, the anime music video I made back in like 2008 or something like that, 2007 or something like that. And then I just recently uploaded it to YouTube. You're talking about that. That was an anime. That was Advent Children. That wasn't a video game. If that's what you're talking about, that was Happiness. That song was Happiness. Yeah, that song I believe was like before they were officially themselves. I think that was when they were still Super Junior 05. So that's probably like, it's hard to find that song. But it is, you can, the music video is on YouTube now. I just don't know how easy it is to find the actual song itself. But yeah, anyway, talking about Bad Liar, the no love video for this was just incredible. The video, it was called Advent Children. Hold on. It was called Advent Children. I mean, it's just on my, just go to my channel. Sifu reacts to an old Super Junior video. It is what it's called. It has a picture of Barrett with like a gun. It's like a dude with a giant gun is the thumbnail. It's sort of further back. You have to scroll a little bit, but it's there. It's there. Hi. Thank you for joining us. We're looking at Super Junior D&E albums. This one's Bad Liar. Yeah, I mean that video. If you guys are watching that video, the video I was just talking about, that thing, I made that so long ago for a friend, for the guy who introduced me to Super Junior, and it was sort of a joke. He was giving me something hard to do, and it wasn't really supposed to be good. It was supposed to be sort of funny. Because how do you make an action video to a bubbly K-pop song in 2007? But anyway. Now, as far as my favorite D&E song, my favorite D&E song is Growing Pains. If you want to know what my favorite video is, it's No Love. No Love is such a good video. It is so well done. All the lights, the choreo, the camera angles, especially that beginning part where Unhook is like doing his little half-rap sing thing, where he's like doing his little dance and like turning to the side and stuff. The way the camera turns and follows him is spot on. Excellent. They did such a good job with that video. Good, I'm glad you found it. I'm glad that you found it. Yeah, that movie that I used, that's Final Fantasy. That's yeah, you were right to say video game, but that was actually the movie though. That was Advent Children, the movie based on the video game. And I apologize because it's terrible quality, but man, I made that back in 2007, I think, so yeah. Yeah, we got the credits for the songs and stuff. And then at the end we got that. I did this before, you guys. But just so that we're clear, when I'm going through my album and there's a CD missing, there's a reason for that. And the reason for that is, because I listen to it in my car. So this is kind of what my CD case looks like for my car. So just so that you're aware, if I'm going through CDs and it seems like, there's a CD missing. What's going on here? Yeah, it's because I actually do listen to the music. There's About You, there's Danger, there's Blue World actually. Beat Goes On for Growing Pains, and Opa Opa, and Choki Choki Chokua. Yeah. Got Time Slip. We got Twice and everything in there. I got Blackpink. We got Blackpink in there. But there's Renaissance. There's Super Junior Renaissance. There's Bad Liar. Bad Liar. There's some BTS. We got ITZY down there. And then we got Bad up there, and then we got Disturbed, and then we got Killswitch Engage. So yeah, all different stuff. If you were to look at my other CD case, it's like all heavy metal, but that's like my K-pop one. Okay, so the next one is still Bad Liar, but it's just the other one, because we already looked at the first one. So I have another one here that we can peruse. So that's that one. Oh, and that. Yes. Definitely a great song too. But yeah, he's my favorite superhero. That's why. But yeah, definitely like a great song by Super Junior too. And also they use their logo a lot. Like, I'm sure you guys are familiar with the fact that SJ looks like a Superman logo for a reason. I mean, I'm sure you guys are aware of that. But anyway. If you're not aware of that, that's okay. I didn't mean to make anybody feel bad. If you're not aware of that, that's okay. I mean, that's great. We're all here to talk and learn new things. So that is one thing that if you didn't know, yeah, the Superman logo, this logo right here, that's the idea, is it's supposed to sort of be the Super Junior, you know. It's supposed to sort of look the same. Here we're playing Jenga here. I feel like these were the same pictures though. Yeah, they're the same. So that confirms it, for at least for these particular two albums, that a lot of these will be exactly the same. You know, so but that's okay. I mean, because like I said, the back side of these is the poster. So while this is the front of this cover here, that's the back. So that is the back of this one here, and then this one is that Unhooked poster I had yesterday when you saw me react to that video. That's the Unhooked poster, is the back of the other one. That's good. That's because your search is based on your own, what you search for, so that means you search for Super Junior. Yeah, Bad Liar. Yeah, that's the album. This is just the repackage. They came. I shouldn't even say it's a repackage, because it's really not. They were so close to each other. It's just this, but with, you know, no love and all that added to it. No Love, and I think that track with Shindong on it was added to Bad Liar. I think that's what was added to Bad Liar. Because there's a track at the end that says Shindong's in it. Yeah, I remember that one now. Yeah. Okay. So it looks like we're about an hour in, and I've been sitting here going through, going through albums and stuff like that. I'm getting hot, so let me just take this off. We've been sitting here going through albums and stuff like that. So if you guys have anything in particular you want me to go through, like you want to see, ask and I'll show it to you. Any album in particular. So yeah, anything. I do apologize if I cannot. So far I've been doing pretty good with the Spanish, I think, but I do not speak Spanish, so I apologize if you say something and I don't respond or something. It's probably because I didn't understand it. So I apologize for that. I'll do my best. But I also wanted to talk a little bit too about the new album, so we can talk about that too, as well as if you guys have any requests for things you want to see. I got pretty much everything. So, but I just bought the B version. It's the unhooked version of the new Super Junior D&E album that's coming out. So that's the one I got, and I wanted to show you that. I wanted to show that to you guys. So I'm going to show you that right here. It's going to be a little bright. Apologize for that. That's the version I got right there. So that's the one I ordered. But I also wanted to show you guys something. And I wanted to say thank you to the person who showed me this, because I didn't know it existed. If you guys are from the United States, or if you're from wherever, Super Junior has a website with all this news that I didn't know about. So thank you to the person. I think they're actually in chat right now. Thank you to the person who showed me this. But this is our Super Junior, our actual Super Junior website, and there's our logo right there. So I just wanted to show you guys this too. I did not mean to do that. Get out of there. Yeah. So this is going to have everything that you need to see Super Junior related, and then you're going to have a schedule too. So this is a great way to find out news about Super Junior. That's the website there at the top. You can copy that. I'm going to switch it back now though, because this is bright. There we go. Sorry about that. That was really, really bright. But if you guys have any albums that you'd like to see that I have, anything you'd like to see the pictures from, feel free to ask. I can go through a few more while I'm waiting for requests. If there's anything that you haven't, or that you're curious about, that you haven't seen, yeah, no problem. I mean, like I said, somebody told me about it in the comments, so that's why I was able to tell you guys, and that's why I'm doing this, is because we can all communicate and find all this stuff out, and that is a big one for me. That is a big one, because I think there's actually a Google Calendar on there where you can just copy their calendar basically into yours, and that's a big one. That's a big one. So that is really helpful. So thank you to the person. I'm not sure who it was. I would mention their name. I apologize. I forget at this point. I should have written it down so that I could talk about it. But I can go back through and see if I can find it here. But thank you everybody who suggested things and told me about this website, and thank you all you guys for watching and stuff too, for coming in here, and all the positive support too, because you guys are the reason that I can keep doing this. So I really appreciate all of that, guys. I'm looking for whoever shared that link with me and I can't find it because it was, so basically the way it works is when you share a comment that's a link, YouTube's just going to remove that immediately and think it's spam. And someone was sharing the website with me, and it was just getting removed, so they had to cleverly word it. They worded it in a way that I could type it out just fine, and now I can't find it. So, you know who you are. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right, well, let me just go through some albums, because we're not getting any, doesn't look like anybody has any requests at the moment, so let me just pull some out, and we'll maybe go through a few more and have a few more things to talk about otherwise. Another thing, too, is Super Junior needs t-shirts. They need them. Who here can honestly say that they own or at one point owned a Super Junior t-shirt? Like, can anybody say that they have a Super Junior shirt? I have two. I have one t-shirt and one hoodie, and that's it. And I have tried. So that's something we definitely need. Let me see what else I got down here. I can go through some stuff since I'm not getting any requests. It looks like we're getting a lot of it looks like we're getting a lot of Spanish speaking people, so I'll go through the One More Time album and we'll look at that. How's that? Yeah, I have the one Super Junior you guys have seen my Super Junior t-shirt. It has the emblem that looks like that. And it actually says that under it. I'm pretty sure it came with this. I'm pretty sure that's how I got it. That's it. So yeah, we'll look at this again one more time. Let's do it. So this is One More Time. This is what was a big one for them, because I think they gained a lot of fans with this one, especially fans in Mexico, especially. So right at the cover. Oh, this is a nice picture. This is a really nice picture. I love Ryuwook's hair on this comeback. Fresh from military enlistment. I just think he looks better with shorter hair. It's just a personal opinion. Lee Tuk looks really good on this too. Speaking of which, yeah, C1, they all looked good. I mean, if I'm being honest, you're right. C1 is the one that impressed me the most, because he wasn't present for the for a lot of the promotional stuff around that time, and then C1 just showed up right front and center like he normally does, looking fantastic in that video. So Heechul should be in here, just so that you are aware. Heechul in that video, it looks like he's singing along to the song. Heechul does not sing in that song whatsoever. So they tried to give him like parts and stuff to make it the Spanish, to cause the Spanish audience, I think, to realize that Heechul is a member of the group, because a lot of people were going to be new to Super Junior at that point. So I think the idea was to put Heechul in there in such a way they'd realize he was part of the group, especially if they were new to Super Junior. And so yeah, he did not sing in that song, but yes, he is in the video, so he should be in here. I'm not 100% though. Heechul is my favorite, so I want him to be in here too. You want to see Renaissance? I can show you Renaissance. I can do that. Let me finish. Let me look at a few more in here, and then I'll bring up Renaissance for you. Here's some real look. Okay, see ya. I'm glad that you took the time to come in. Yeah, somebody's saying there that they love the Renaissance album. I wasn't sure if you wanted me to look at it with you or not. I can look at the Renaissance. I'm assuming that probably a lot of people have the Renaissance album. But I can look at that one. I have that one. Yes, relook. Looks great with his short hair. Here's Yi-Sung. See ya. Okay, so we got Shindong, Siwon, and Yi-Sung on this page here. Yep. Relook, fresh from military. Do you guys know who Shindong reminds me of? I've always thought this. So you guys can tell me if you feel the same way. You guys ever heard of the band called Jimmy Eat World? Have you all heard of that band, Jimmy Eat World? I feel like Shindong looks like, I think the guy's name is Jim Adkins, the lead singer from Jimmy Eat World. I feel like Shindong kind of looks like him. I don't know. I've always sort of thought that. I guess it's probably the hair. old. I'm talking like younger Jim Adkins, like back from like early 2000s. Here, I found Heechul. That's okay. You don't have to feel the same way I do about Shindong looking like Jim Adkins. It's only a little bit too. I agree. Shindong needs love too. I found Heechul, guys. I found him. He's hiding near the end. Kind of like in Lo Siento when he showed up fashionably late at the end of the song. I found him though. Heechul. And we got more Heechul here. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. It's like Goddess Heechul. I like that. Yeah, Heechul is very photogenic and not afraid to embrace his feminine side when needed for entertainment. Let me show you guys, where was it? There was some really good Donghae in here too. And then we'll look at Renaissance. Here's some good Donghae. We got Unhook here too. So if you guys remember, I was telling you about how, in my opinion, Unhook really stood out in this one a lot to me. So we got D&E here. So we got D&E there, and then now we got Unhook here. Oh, my bad. Sorry. And then we got some good Unhook pictures. This is just a good picture book in general. They did a good job. Yeah, now look at this. Here we go. Look at this. I agree that he is. My favorite D&E song is Growing Pains. Sorry about anybody whose ears I just blasted pulling my mic close to my face like that. I apologize. I do that sometimes. I'm sorry. And then it also comes with like photo cards. So you can look through the photo cards, and it comes with a button too. So that's cool. But you guys, somebody said that they really loved the Renaissance album. So let's look at the Renaissance album, because that is a good album to look at. Visually very appealing. But so is this one. This one really impressed me. So let's see where Renaissance is here. These came with giant, awesome posters, by the way, too. So I have one of the so I have the Lee Tuk Donghae Siwon version, which is this one, and then I have the Everyone version, which is this one. So I have both. Just the two. I just have the two. And also my photo cards just fell out. So what do you guys want to... I'll go through the Everyone version. How's that? Dose. Oh, you have three. You have three. That's awesome. All right, so back and front. And once again, these are sort of like that felty material like Bad Liar was. It sort of feels like that, very high quality stuff. So we got a postcard in here. Thank you. Thank you. Heechul Square version? Is that real? I know that with this one they broke it up into like subgroups, like three members per. My bias in Super Junior, so I have two favorites, but one ultimate favorite. Obviously, everybody has an ultimate bias. That's Heechul. Heechul a lot of times doesn't perform with the group, or he'll come in fashionably late because of his prior injuries and stuff like that. Just his leg and all that. So when he's not performing with the group, it's Donghae. I like Donghae. So then we also have. So this is Super Show 7, which by the way I have. if you guys wanted to look at that with me. I did that in a previous elf chat, but I'd be more than willing to look at that again. I do have Super Show 7, so I'd be willing to open that up too. But yeah, that's another postcard. Looks cool. We got stickers and some photo cards. That's basically what you get. You get a bag of stuff. I try to keep everything together because if I split it up, it just then I gotta get a box for it, and then it's just all loose in a box. It just doesn't make any sense. I'd rather keep it in the album. How many albums do I have in total? How many albums does Super Junior have? And then I have duplicates too of certain ones. So just count how many. I mean, it would take me a while to count them all, to be honest. I don't know where they. Like, some of them are I still have to find them all. I'm still in process of reorganizing. So we have a track list there. There we go. This is the poster I got with it. Oh, okay. So we got Realook and Unhook there. So Realook and Unhook. This is the everyone version. This is the whole group version, by the way. So it looks like we got Realook and Kyukyon here. Oh, we got Leetuk and Siwon. Ready? Leetuk and Siwon. There we go. In Leetuk's normal pose. I'll have to check that out. Thanks for telling me. Yes, I agree. I love that Heechul is so very present in all of these. I like that. I see Heechul plenty of times. Speaking of which, this is a great picture of Heechul. Donghei too. Don't get me wrong, Donghei too, but Heechul for sure. Yeah, that's a good one. So we got Isung there. And then obviously 6 different people on the left there. So we get Shindong and Heechul. Well, if you like somebody's saying Heesung, here's more Heesung. Oh, Chul, Sung, Donghei, and Shindong. And then Donghei, of course. Donghei. And then Lee took Siwan and Donghei there. Siwan covering his face. So we got some bed poses here. It almost kind of reminds me of, like, you know, a bunch of groomsmen, you know, waiting for their wedding to start or something. Yeah, he Chul's one of a kind, that's for sure. Look at that unhook picture. Look at that. That is a good unhook picture. And Shindong, of course. Here's more Chul. And Yisung and Ryuluk, of course. Yeah, Unhook's your bias tracker. That's cool. Unhook's new video is outstanding. Outstanding. I can't wait for a live performance. I know the performance video just came out, so if you guys want to check out the performance video, that's out. You can go check that out. But I can't wait for his actual live performance. I'm excited for it. I actually bought the, there's more Chul for you. I actually bought the Unhook version of the new album, so the B version. So that's on its way to me, because I do like that song a lot. No, I know what you're talking about, though. Sorry. Are you talking about that, sorry about that. Are you talking about that show where, like, people's moms, like, idols' moms come on there, and then they, like, sort of talk about them and reveal things about them and watch, like candid videos of them, like, hanging out with, like, other idols and stuff? You're talking about that? I don't know what the name of the show is, but I've seen a show where, like, yeah, it's like Chul's mom and then, like, some other moms from the group too, and they go on there and sort of talk about the members and joke about them and stuff. Yeah, and Chul's on there too. Yeah, I mean, Chul does a lot of TV shows, but yeah, he's on there too sometimes. But yeah, absolutely, he definitely shows his true colors, and he's pretty much the same on that show as he is any other time, you know. It's easy to sit here and talk about Chul the whole time, isn't it? Because he's just amazing. There we go. Speaking of which, Ryuluk, of course, gotta check out Ryuluk, and then Chul. These are some really good pictures of Chul. Here's Yisung and Ryuluk. And then, let's see one. So we got Donghei, Siwon, and Lituk. I know, we need more Kyuhyun, right? We need more Kyuhyun. Yeah, there's not a lot of Kyuhyun, that's weird. What's my favorite Super Junior song? Are you asking me that? What my favorite Super Junior song is? My favorite Super Junior song is Don't Done. Probably if you wanted a more like a newer song that's like a favorite, it's Black Suit. So if you want a favorite of all time, it's Don't Done. But like a newer favorite would be Black Suit. Here we go, guys. You prepared for Shindong's opening, or not Shindong, Siwon's opening. Here we go. There's some classic Siwon for you. Oh, we got coming apart at the seams here. Uh-oh. That's why I try not to open these too far. Yeah, a lot of them do acting, but yes, that's cool. That website talks about all that too. There's definitely a bunch of stuff on that website. That's a good one. I actually do really like that song. There's a lot of songs. If you guys want to know a song that I think is probably the most underrated Super Junior song ever, and probably a lot of people haven't heard it, it's called Hit Me Up. It's either Hit Me or Hit Me Up. Hold on. Yeah, Hit Me Up. If you guys have never heard that song, go listen to it. It was on the repackage of Mamacita for This Is Love. It's an outstanding song. It's phenomenal. I feel like the Spanish audience would really like that one. Definitely has that sort of vibe to it. You know, some of those elements in there. Sort of the early days of seeing that, I guess, was Mamacita. A little bit of that. Yeah, The Crown is really good too. Yeah, that's a good song too. Yeah, I have Mamacita too. That's Mamacita's one of my favorites too. But yeah, that song, the very underrated song. If you've never heard it, go listen to it because it doesn't have a video and well, it does, but it's not. I don't think it's a real video. And then the because it's not on Super Junior's thing. But then the audio for it on Super Junior's own page is only 65,000 views. It needs more than that. That song is way too good to have only 65,000 plays. So definitely try listening to that one. Yeah, This Is Love is one of my favorites too. You want me to sing a little bit of the Mamacita song? Why do you want me to sing that? If I sang Mamacita, I'd be embarrassed, I think. How did I like Super Junior? If you're asking me, if you're asking me how I got into Super Junior, back in 2007, I worked with a guy who I had heard Super Junior previously, and I don't really remember how. I feel like it was because I used to go to anime conventions and stuff, and I heard it from people there or something like that. But I did hear about them early on and didn't initially become a fan until 2007 after I heard Don't Done. And that was played for me by a friend of mine. I worked with somebody in 2007. He was half Korean, so that's how he knew of Super Junior, I guess, because he was familiar with their culture and listened to that type of stuff, trying to get into, trying to experiment and see what he liked from, I guess K-pop or whatever, and he played it for me, and I really liked it. So that's how I got into Super Junior, is I had a friend, half Korean friend, who introduced me to them back in 2007. So that's how. Ryu, what drives you crazy, huh? There we go. Ryu, what can Kyuhyun then? Since we didn't have very much Kyuhyun, I'll give you a... There we go. All right, so we have another one here. If you guys want to see that one, it is Lee Took, Donghae, and Siwon version. That's what this one is. So, let me put this back. Hold on. Got all this crap to put back in here. I don't want to lose. I don't lose the crap. Okay. So, looks like we got another postcard here. Yeah. Holding a postcard steady is interesting. Lee Took, please, huh? There's yeah, Lee Took. Lee Took knows how to do it, doesn't he? Here we go. Donghae. Donghae. And then all three of them. Yeah, sorry, it's hard to get shots of the photo cards. They're so tiny. Alright, so right off the bat, open the cover, and we got this. Oh, so first of all, this is the Lee Took, Donghae, and Siwon version. So that's what this is. And right away, that's what we get. Yeah. I mean, they're all some people to be admired for sure. Yeah, I like Cry, but it's really hard for me to sort of associate with that because I'm somebody that doesn't really like if the song is too slow. It's the sort of thing where it's not a song that I'll listen to over and over and over. So it's stuff that I'll listen to maybe like once or twice because I love how good they are at singing. I would much rather watch a live performance of Cry than watch a music video. But that doesn't mean I don't like it. It just means that it's not something I'm going to listen to, a whole lot of like I would with, D&E or something like that because it's a more upbeat sounding stuff. So if you're asking me as far as do I like a cry song, yes, I do. I like them, but it'd be really hard for me to be, to pinpoint, like, oh, this one over that one. Because, they're all sort of the same, similar style for the most part. It's all just like, sort of slower music. It's supposed to be. That's what it's supposed to be. More C1. Donghae. Nice. All three. Yep. It's a given. You're right. It's a given. More Lee took. So what's everybody's favorite song from this album? Tell me what your favorite song is from the Renaissance. I'd be interested to hear that. I really, really like Burn the Floor. Burn the Floor is probably my favorite one from this album. If I had a second one, I'd have to say Mystery. If you haven't listened to Mystery yet, you really need to hear that. Some good Siwan in that song too. So Super Junior, that's a good question. Somebody asks what Super Junior means to me. Super Junior means a lot to me. Over the years, listening to them, it's the sort of thing where they were able to incorporate the elements of what I liked from rock and heavy metal music and rap and all that, and throw it together into music that is pop, but sort of still rock at the same time. There's so many other bluesy sort of rock elements in what they do, and that's what Super Junior is to me. They are a group that will never disappoint their fans because they will work hard to produce something unique but still sound like them at the same time, but can still sound like Super Junior. And that's what any good music artist is going to do, but they've stood the test of time where typically pop groups don't last. They really, really don't. They are temporary things in people's lives usually, and that is not the case with these guys. They are legendary at this point. It's fair to say that, and so that's what they mean to me. They mean a lot. Yes, they have all genres. It's the sort of thing where I can hear a different genre of music from one song to the next, and still every song on that album sounds different. Somehow. Every song doesn't sound the same, like with a lot of pop stuff. It somehow all sounds different, but still all sounds like Super Junior. They are just incredible. They really are. No, they never disappoint off. You're right. That's why, like, when they did when they did Burn the Floor performance video, that was a gift. There's just no doubt that was a gift. Like, they didn't have to promote that way. They could have promoted in the same way that they usually do and gotten probably the same result. But they decided to go over the top and put all this extra effort into a dance performance video, and it blew us all away. Yeah, I know, C1. Tons of C1. This is Donghae, C1, and Lituk version. So yeah, tons of C1. We've got plenty of C1 here. I don't know what Donghae is doing in a lot of these pictures. I'm very, very confused by this picture. But there's Donghae with a bunch of white stuff all over his face with something up to his mouth. Here we go. Here's a normal picture of Donghae. No, sadly I have not. Sadly I have not. I've seen BTS like 3 times, but I have not seen Super Junior. The reason for that is because they really don't perform here very much. And then COVID hit, and then that just stopped everything. So I think that they were preparing to possibly start doing that, but then just COVID just... I mean, we're still having... I mean, there's still tours and stuff in the U.S. that are getting canceled constantly because every area is going to have different regulations for stuff like that. So it's really, really hard for people of other countries to come here and understand how that works because it's so different from one side of our country to the other that they just avoid it entirely. And I don't blame them. But yeah, if I could, like if they perform here, I will absolutely see them. Yeah, I would love that. I love it. But I have not seen them in person, unfortunately. I have seen... Oh yeah, absolutely. It's funny because Donghae is not the maknae of the group, but they certainly treat him like he is. Pretty sure that's Kyuhyun. Pretty sure Kyuhyun's our maknae. But yeah, you're right. They treat like Donghae like he's the maknae. That they do, even though he's not. He is not. He's not. Certainly not the youngest. So there's C1, and he's being his usual C1 self. Oh, here we go. Vampire C1. I'm from Pennsylvania. Yeah. I mean, how many times does Yi Sung look like a vampire? I mean, just literally every picture, right? Speaking of which, holding some mask. So we're getting close to the end of the book here, and it's coming up on, they said vampires are from Pennsylvania. Well, vampires are from some type of Sylvania. Yes, that is correct. I don't know about Pennsylvania. More like Transylvania. But yeah, I guess a Sylvania is what you would need, is the idea, right? Anyway, yeah, that's correct. The lore is that they don't age. Anyway, as we get close to the end of the book here, if there's anything you guys want to see real quick or want to ask me or want to talk about, that's what we're going to do now. I'm going to move to that segment now to start rearing to end this thing soon, because it's been almost 2 hours now. So any last minute things you guys want to see or ask me, feel free to do that now. Got about 10 minutes left. I'll try to stick it out for at least 2 hours for you guys to talk, and we can discuss more. We got Countdown coming up, and honestly, we have a release date now. I believe it's November 2nd is what Google says. So that's our release date. Right there, you guys. Right there it says it. So it does say that. I don't know how accurate that is, but that's from the kpopfandom.com, so I think that's legit. But that's our release date, so I'm looking forward to that and going to react to whatever comes out. So be aware that with a full actual D&E song, I'm going to be paying attention and getting on there the moment that comes out and trying to get that reaction up as soon as possible. Thank you, I appreciate that. It is, what I really would like to do is, you know, if we could get something going here and just continue to raise awareness for Super Junior. That's the idea, is that I wanted to originally just come on here and talk about all the albums I had and talk to other Super Junior fans and stuff, but you know, I mean, this can really be something that we can grow and help bring people into liking Super Junior more and stuff. So I think that's important, because I feel like that's how fan bases die off, is that people don't connect with each other and think about it, and so they just stop caring, I guess is the right word. But we need to never do that with them, because they're worth it. They put a lot of hard work into this, and they are true artists. They produce good music. They truly do. And I want to support them as much as possible. Do you? Okay, that's great. Well, like I said, after this, I'll accept the request and everything. That's awesome. Yeah, that's awesome. After this, I'll accept that request and everything, and then you can share away, obviously. But as you probably already have been doing, and I appreciate that. Check this picture out. Look at this. We got all those dark ones, and then suddenly I pulled a this light, bright Lee Took picture. One cracks me up. Oh, we got Dong Hae. So that's it for Lee Tok Donghae and Siwon version of the Renaissance album. You know, somebody asked me earlier if I wanted to sing something from Mamacita, and it kind of made me think, you know, all this time that I've been playing music and learning how to sing and stuff like that, and I still don't know Korean. So it's the sort of thing where I really kind of do want to, like, maybe cover a song or something like that, and I have thought of that, of doing that, but then at the same time I get really concerned and worried about my pronunciation and how I would sing that, and it's the sort of thing where I just really don't want to butcher it. And Americans have a very, very specific accent that likes to butcher other languages. Let me tell you what, I do not want to ruin a perfectly good Super Junior song by trying to sing to it. I can sing, but I don't know. It's like I said, it's the language barrier. It's translating it and stuff, pronouncing it properly. Even when I sing Spanish stuff, sometimes it's tough because you're singing, you know. So you have to think about the singing, but not only that, you have to think about the language you're singing in too, which is something that it adds a whole different element to it that you don't expect at all. Another good reason to love Super Junior. I mean, how many times do they sing in English, and that's not their first language, you know? But, you know, it'd be cool to be able to cover a song. I wish I could just learn Korean. I wish it was just as simple as that, you know? But it's really not as just simple as that. So once again, I'm going to start putting my albums away. If you guys want to load up some questions, anything you feel like asking me before I get off here. And if not, then we'll end it there. So let me put these away, and you guys can, if you want me to look at anything else really quick or ask me anything really quick, feel free. No. Well, for fun, what do you want me to sing? I mean, I'm not like the best singer in the world or anything, so don't expect like me to be as good as Kyohyun or anything. This is just not gonna happen. I could sing like Green Day or something. Problem is, if I start singing a song, then that's copyright, right? Yeah, that's true. That's true. There's no music playing. That's true. Yeah, I'd probably do that. I mean, I know, like I said, the songs I know, like lyrically very well are probably like stuff like Green Day, Foo Fighters, Disturbed, things like that. As far as English is concerned. So yeah, I mean, like, trying to think of like a song I would actually know completely. Oh no! Got a loose photo card somewhere. I feel like this was in one of the About You albums. Oh no, this was Bad Liar. This was Bad Liar. Basket Case. Yeah, I could probably do that. I won't do the whole thing. I'll probably just do part of it. So, hopefully this doesn't blast your ears. I'll just do like a little part of it, and then that'll be all I'm gonna do. Let me finish cleaning this up first, and then I'll do a little bit of that. Oh, that's your favorite Green Day song? I love that song. I mean, that is a great song. Good Riddance is a really good one too. That's one of my favorites. I like to sing that one. When I Come Around, that's always a classic. I'm trying to think one of my favorite. I don't know. That's a tough one to pick my favorite Green Day song. There's so many good ones. Maybe probably like American Idiot or 21 Guns is pretty good too. I really like American Idiot though, because it's true. Me and You. Is that... Sorry. I guess I am showing that a little bit with liking that stuff. Yeah, alright, I guess that's pretty much it for the cleanup. I think I pretty much got everything. I'll make sure there's not any loose photo cards around. I'll get done with an elf chat and I'll find a photo card. And, oh, that's great. So I probably will just like sing like just like a section, like not like the whole thing. Probably just like a section of the song. Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. And that's all you're gonna get. Because that wasn't that good, to be honest. And yeah, that's about where it's at right now. It's when you're not singing along to music, it's sort of tough to find the right key, and you sort of need that starting note, and it helps to have a rhythm and all that. So me just singing by myself, a little bit tough, but yeah, I hope it doesn't sound like crap. Hope that satisfies the need to hear me sing something. But I also sang that in sort of like the Billy Joe singing style. I didn't sing it in my singing style. I have that habit where I'll start singing like somebody, I'll hear a song and I'll want to like cover it and sing it in my own way, but I sort of sing it like them. Yeah, yeah, I'm pretty bad, right? Yeah, I'm not that great. It would be better if I had, time to practice and, get something that sounds good. I'm much better at the softer stuff, too. Like if it were like Good Riddance instead of Basket Case, that's a little bit easier for me. I have sort of the whole throat issue. I'm trying to interpret. Oh no, that's okay. I mean, to be honest, I don't really think that I'm that great anyway. So, but I appreciate it. It's one of those things where I used to like be at a certain level with my singing, and then because of health issues, my throat, it kind of just has this phlegm buildup, and so as I sing, basically, I get all this phlegm in my throat, and so if I try to sing, it just comes up, and then everything starts getting muffled and sort of a little flat, and that's sort of why I don't. You don't just see me on here singing everything in the world, because I do love doing it, but it's the sort of thing where I'll get all this phlegm, and yeah, it's just that's why the softer stuff's a little easier for me these days. I don't get so much phlegm doing that. That's a real tough thing to deal with if you're a vocalist. Learning, if you're one of those people that gets the phlegm buildup, how do you have to modify your vocal style almost. Yeah, I'm sorry. Lo siento for the no no hablo español. Lo siento. Yeah, I mean, I could, but it just sounds like a bunch of random syllables that's probably sort of Korean and not really. I mean, I don't know what I'm singing. A lot of the time, it's just so dang catchy. I have to sing along, but I mean, obviously, I look up lyrics and stuff, but it's the sort of thing where when you're uh, when you're singing along to Korean, you don't always know what syllables you're trying to say out loud. You're just sounding it out the best you can. I mean, Super Junior stuff is really hard to sing. What words do I know in Spanish? The basic ones that you learn in high school. That's what I know. I know gracias de nada. I know lo siento. I know yo quiero Taco Bell. No, I'm just kidding. Yo quiero means I love or something like that. I know mi amor is also my love, refers to your love, like the person you love. Yeah, I know like a bunch of different things. Usually words in Spanish are deriving, well, probably words in English were deriving from Spanish at one point, and maybe vice versa. So it's the sort of thing is, a lot of those can translate. Like if I see the word necesito, I know what that's going to mean. I mean, it's just in English, just necessary. So a lot of times it just translates. Yeah, I mean, that's cool. It doesn't bother me with the Korean. I'm sort of used to it by now. Yo quiero Taco Bell, right? Uh, I grew up watching the Taco Bell ads with the little Chihuahua dog. So yeah, I even had a shirt that said it. I did have Spanish class, so I can pronounce things. Like I can sort of fake a a little bit of an accent. My accent's pretty bad if I have to speak full sentences, but I can sort of fake it if I'm just saying like a couple words here and there. Gracias, de nada, things like that. Mucho gusto. Things like that are very easy. ¿Por qué? It's like there's this one guy that I watched, this one comedian a long time ago, and he was telling Hola from Mexico. He was telling me, basically the joke was, this is every Spanish drama ever. This is the joke. He's like, girl walks in, just cheated on the guy, and he goes, Maria, ¿por qué? ¿Por qué? And it was just hilarious because, yeah, that's pretty much, when you're flipping through and you see the Spanish channel and you stop for a second to take a glimpse, it's usually just some drama with people yelling at each other and crying and things like that. And it's pretty humorous. So, yeah, I liked that joke. ¿Por qué? So yeah, I'm done acting like a fool now, and rambling on and stuff. If there's anything else that you guys would like to ask me, feel free. I'm hanging around. I'm hanging in there. You guys are like keeping it going, so I'm hanging in there, talking, and I'm enjoying the convo. I was trying to think of something that I could sing to maybe redeem myself, like something softer I could sing to maybe redeem myself a little bit, because that basket case was bad. Trying to think of like a Foo Fighters song people would know just immediately. Try watching Mom's Diary. Yeah, well, I'll definitely watch that. I'm not going to watch it on here, but I'll definitely check that out. Is that the show that I thought it was? Because I was explaining earlier, how I thought it was the show with Heechel's mom and stuff like that. Is that the show though, with like Heechel's mom and like a bunch of different moms, and they like talk about being the parent of an idol or whatever, and how ridiculous Heechel is. I feel like that's the show. I don't know. I've seen it a couple of times. I have. Okay, good. That's good. I'm trying to think of something. What's something you might know? Okay. I got something. I'll just trying to think of something softer I can sing, something like I think I got think I got it. I'm trying to get the right key in my head. I'm gonna try a little bit of Good Riddance, if you're familiar with that one. Maybe I'll redeem myself a little bit. Another turning point, the fork stuck in the road. And time grabs you by the wrist and directs you where to go. So make the best of this task and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. And I hope you had the time of your life. So, I mean, that wasn't the worst thing ever, but I could, clean it up a little bit. It's the sort of thing where, like I said, as I sing, the phlegm just... It's not fun. It's not fun. I need, like, hot tea with lemon and all that, like, before I sing, and then my voice is just like, it's just nice and smooth. But unless I have that dilation, Yeah, well, I have to push so much air to get that. So that's the problem. I shouldn't have to push a lot of air to hit that key. And that's really where my problem is. That's a very simple song to sing, and I have to push tons of air just to sing it. So that's... Nope. Yeah, it's something else. I don't want to talk about my health issues, but it's something that I've been dealing with for a long time. No, I do not smoke cigarettes. No, but it's something that I've been dealing with for a very long time, as far as the health is concerned. So it's not new. It's not a new thing. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the elf chat. We sort of got a little off topic there. Started talking a little more about me, but that's okay. You guys had questions, and I wanted to answer them, and I appreciate that. You guys are the reason I'm doing this, so... Yeah, I have, actually. The SJ Global episodes. So somebody's asking me if I saw the SJ Global episodes. Yeah. So allergies is a big thing. It's sort of a chronic bronchitis sort of thing. And allergies definitely make it worse. I have... it's a sinusitis sort of situation. It's sort of like if you had... You know what postnasal drip is? It's sort of like if you had that just all the time. Constantly going down the throat. So I just, that's why I don't like talking about it. It's sort of a little weird. But anyway, yeah, I have seen the SJ Global episodes. They're really good. It was really cool to see them talk about that. That's actually how I knew about the D&E album to begin with, was because they had started doing those, and it was funny how they reacted. Like, Unhook and Donghae, like when the leader of SM was there announcing what they were going to be doing, I thought it was hilarious how D&E both were like, whoa, D&E regular album, like they were surprised by it or something. It was just funny. It's like, yeah, okay, guys, because you're putting out a regular album in a few months and you don't know anything about it. Yeah, okay. It was just funny because they were trying to act like they didn't know anything about it. So yeah, I have seen the SJ Global. I haven't seen every single one, but I watched most of them. Yeah, they were really funny. How can I not watch them? I liked they're playing the trivia games too. I think they were asking them Super Junior trivia. Actually, they're asking Super Junior members Super Junior trivia, and it was pretty funny because a lot of them were just getting it wrong. I know they were asking them other trivia questions too. SJ Global, I think those videos are just right on the Super Junior YouTube. Hold on. I think they're just right on the Super Junior YouTube. Can somebody else confirm that? Yeah, you mean the thing that we're talking about? The thing, the SJ Global? Is that what you mean? Because that's just right off YouTube, I think. I'm looking for it now. I don't see it, but they're pretty far down there, I think, because they've had a lot of stuff come out. Yeah, there they are. So if I go, I don't know that there's a playlist for it. I'll put the reaction on so you guys can see this. See what I'm looking at here? If you go to YouTube and you scroll down, so I just went to their videos. I went to their YouTube like this up here, and I scrolled down and I started seeing some of the SJ Globals. So here's one, here's one, here's one. You can see I watched some of them there. So they are there. I don't know that they're all there. Here's one here. So that's how you get. Yeah, that's how you get to there, guys. Just go to their YouTube page and just start scrolling. I mean, they're all there. So yeah. Kiss TV. I don't know. What's that? That sounds like, like Kiss, the heavy metal band. Kiss, like. All right. I feel like they had their own Kiss TV, like back when MTV was a thing. Is that a K-pop thing now? Is that what you're saying? All the shows of Suju's on there? Kiss TV. Oh, so it is. I see. Okay. Yeah, like the first thing that comes up is EXO Next Door. I'm aware of that show. Literally a show where like EXO members are living in like next door to these girls that are huge fans of them. It's funny. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Yeah, right there. That's what you're talking about, right? Pretty sure that's what you're talking about. So yeah, I guess you can find it here. I do know that Donghae has a show on Netflix. I forget what it's called. Something Panda. We talked about it last time, and we had we were talking about Siwon's show too. So here's Knowing Bros, which is the show that I watched on the first Elf Chat that got it banned. So I won't watch anything else on Elf Chat anymore. They're the ones that caused it to get banned. Them and I think it was KBS Korea or something like that. So yeah, this is cool. I mean, you can just go in here and search. South Korea. There we go. Now you can just like look. BTS. That's cool. Is that what it's called? My Little Old Boy? Oh, 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 Mom's Diary. Okay. So that's, you're saying that's on here. We can search. Oh, Mom D. Not Mom's, but Mom D. Yeah, nothing. Yeah, there's my little old boy. There you go. Okay. So that's Mom's Diary. Okay, there are other names. Mom's Diary. Gotcha. So that's just another name for it. Wow, look at all these episodes. They all have English subs. Okay. That's cool. Yeah, I'll have to check that out. I mean, like I said, I can't watch it on here because my stuff will get blocked and taken down. It's frustrating. I can't even recommend stuff to you guys anymore without it getting just blocked for copyright. All right, guys. Well, I think that's where I'm going to cut it. I have a good friend of mine. It's his birthday today, so I'm going to be doing some birthday stuff with him. You know, just having fun. Guys hanging out, that sort of thing. So, going to play some games with him and stuff like that. So I got to get going off here and get going to that. So thank you guys so much for sitting here and talking with me. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for sticking with me through that and showing me all the stuff too. You guys are showing me stuff. I'm showing you stuff. This is great. Okay. Well, that's good to know. That helps. Thank you. Yeah, I'll definitely check that stuff out. I'll always love, seeing Hachel and stuff. So, but anyway, guys, thank you again a million times. And we're going to do another one of these as soon as Countdown comes out. So as soon as that new put my mask on. Surprisingly enough, a lot of the restrictions are actually gone. Where I'm at. It's just, it's more where people come from. But anyway, gonna get off here. So once again, I'm gonna do another one of these once the Countdown once the Countdown album actually comes out. Once D&E's music video is out, you're gonna see me pop out a reaction. I'm gonna be sitting there waiting for that. So once again, it will not be a live reaction. I can't do those anymore. But I will have that reaction out the moment that video comes up. I will watch it and I will wait for it. So look for that. And also, I'm going to do another Elf Chat and be here with you guys and talk to you guys right after that comes out. Probably maybe like the next day or so that, we can talk a little more about it. But yeah, look for another Elf Chat after that comes out. And yeah, that's it for now. So thank you guys so much. I really, really appreciate all the conversations, and you guys are awesome. You guys are really awesome. Thank you. Take care, guys.